Hello, boys and ghouls. It's your friendly neighborhood BroncoJuggalo. Not a very good crypt keeper, I know. Anyways, guys, this is BroncoJuggalo, and this is my Wrong Turn franchise ranking. Yes, sir, all 6 movies have finally been done. And let me just say, this is a series I immensely enjoyed. Thank you very much, JB, for asking me to review this series. I loved it. This may be one of the best pickups I've picked up in years of a movie that I've never seen before. I can't believe I waited to see these movies as well. They are just awesome. Yeah, I know I'm rubbing my head. It feels cool. I freshly shaved just a while ago, all over the place. If you know what I mean, all over the place. I'll just leave that to your imagination. So, anyways, guys, let's get into it, okay? Coming in the number 6 spot, the worst one of this series, even though there is not a single terrible movie in any of these. All of these movies were fun. All of these movies were pretty good. This one I just like less than the rest, and it has more problems than the rest. And that is Wrong Turn 5, Bloodlines. As I stated in my review, there were some things about this movie I did not like, such as the outdoor scenes in the city or the town looking like they were shot on a soundstage. I did not like that at all. It is what it is, but I just didn't like it. I mean, this isn't the 1920s or 30s where we have to do that. I did really like Doug Bradley in this movie. I thought he did a good job. Coming in at number 5 is Wrong Turn 3, Left for Dead. This one deals with an escaped prison transport, and it has a side story with some money. And it's pretty good, but it's just a little uneven, in my opinion. And there's some things about it I like, some things about it I don't like. It is number 5 in this franchise. I did think there was a little bit more wrong with part 5. However, both of these movies were still enjoyable. There's not, like I said, a movie in this franchise that I did not like. Coming in at number 4, we have Wrong Turn 2, Dead End. Now, when I reviewed this movie, I said I may like it more than the original. But I was watching them all again and playing it over in my mind and things like that. And at the time when I had watched this, I only watched the first 2. So I hadn't seen what was still to come, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it is number 4 on this list. Not a bad movie. This is a great movie. I love this movie. It's a lot of fun. I just like the ones on the list that are still left a little bit more. Coming in at number 3, we have the one that I just watched last night, which is Wrong Turn 6, Last Resort. I would not say that this is technically a better movie than 2, but I just had more fun with this one. I really enjoyed this one. It was a lot of fun for me. And I thought it was really kind of crazy and kind of fun, and I just really enjoyed myself last night. I had a great time watching the movie. I had a great time trying to get the reviews up all 3 times I tried. And I decided I didn't want to wait any longer, even until I got home to do the review. So I did it while I was driving home. Shh, don't tell my wife. She'll find out soon enough. Coming in at number 2, guys, we have the original Wrong Turn. Now that may come as a shock to some people. But I loved the original, and when I first saw it, I was like blown away. I was like, oh my god, this is so great. And it was so much fun. I loved it so much. I really enjoyed this movie. It's just that the next movie on the list is a little bit more higher because of my enjoyment rankings, but they're real neck and neck. And my ranking may go back and forth in the future. I don't know. If they release the remake they were talking about, if it ever comes to be, maybe my ranking will change. We'll just see what happens. But if they do put out another movie, I'll be sure to do another franchise ranking. That's for sure. Because this is now one of my favorite horror franchises. Love it. I mean, it's got a ways to go to catch up with Halloween and Child's Play and Nightmare on Elm Street. Those are my 3 top favorites. But I would put it as equal at least to Texas Chainsaw Massacre and maybe right below Friday the 13th. Just barely. Put it equal to Leprechaun as well. I really like the Leprechaun series. So, anyways, we'll get into that later. I may do a top 10 horror franchise ranking of my personal franchises. We just might do that. I don't know yet. coming in at number 1, there's only one movie left, guys, and that is Wrong Turn 4, Bloody Beginnings. I love this movie. It's not too often I say that about a prequel. This is such a great movie. And what puts it over the edge for me is the very end of this movie and all the cinematography in it. It was just so cool looking. I just loved it. This movie was a blast through and through. Had so much fun with it. The characters were kind of dumb in some of them, but I enjoyed most of it. I loved this movie. It was so great. I think Wrong Turn 4 is the best movie in this franchise. That is just my opinion. Put your rankings in the comments, or if you feel like it, do a video and let me know. But let me know that you did it so I can watch it. I want to know what you guys think. This is BroncoJuggalo saying peace.
Hey, you